Okay, welcome back. This is Hairymuppet, and we have just unlocked the elemental extraction, which, yeah, does all this stuff. So, basically, we're just... How does this unlock the fire shrine? Does that mean we can actually build our own fire shrine? I very much doubt it. Oh, we can. We can build our own fire shrine or fire temple. Is that what it's telling me? That doesn't... That's weird. Anyway. Alright, well that would be nice if we can build our own instead of having to use these ones. Okay, so what do we got here? What do we got? Elemental jewelry we can do right now. We can't do any of these because we need the fancy crystals. So let's do this one. Elemental jewelry. Okay. So, let's get our new building out. Elemental refinery. My guess is that this is going to require power. Does require power. Okay. So, firestone into fire ether with some power. So, power, and then the same for all of these, and then once we got the ether, we can send it into the temple along with the mana crystal, and we get good. We get good. Now we need some, so we need a bit of a combination of stuff for this to happen. So what we need to do right now, I think first of all, is we need to be able to move these crystals around. Place firestone. Ah, so we can't place them yet. Okay. This is going to be annoying. Because we need fire close to this. We need some fire stones close to this, which we don't have. Earth stones, they're not too fast. That's not too hard. Water stones, they're pretty close. Air stones, not too bad either. There's some over there, so. So I want to. This is probably not going to take too long, but let's see. Let's go fire purification for now. 100 for that. 100. So it looks like we need 100 of these crystals for each one of these. So let's do some maths for a second. So Mr. Air Temple, you take in 4. So that's 400 air ethers. 400 air ethers, which are produced from 200 air stones. Okay, so we need 200 air stones. Oh, we also need a bunch of mana shards. So let's build mines. Can we do it over here somehow? All of these bloody blocks are all in the way. Well, I mean, they're all in the way, but we can just destroy them. I mean, we don't need these stones, really, so let's just get rid of some of these. Okay. We can do air stones. Okay. And then we got mana crystals. Mana shards, sorry. So we need... How did we get that? Okay, mana forge. That requires fuel and other stuff. So let's get another mine for some coal over here. Then we need a magic forge. So you give me some coal. You give me some mana crystals. Which require blue coins, so yeah, it's nice that we're making a bunch of those. Okay. So mana power. Do we actually need... Okay, so this guy needs mana crystals. So we definitely do need a renewable source of mana crystals. Okay, so I'm going to... Oh, it's got infinite input. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to steal some of these for the power needed for this. Elemental jewelry, excellent. So that's all the stuff that we can't make because we don't have air crystals yet. Okay. There's not much research we can do right now, but let's get air purification teed up because that's the one that we're going to actually need. Can I rotate this? No. I'd like to rotate it because right now the output is not in a good position. Okay, we're going to have to do something about that. There. Now we can at least have the output. Burn. This feels a little bit tedious for some reason because we're going to have to repeat this setup for every single crystal. Okay, anyway. So we got the mine for the air stones. Okay. I suppose we'll do it over here. Yeah. Okay, let's get the overhang done. The painful overhang process. Oh, so much nicer in Factoria where you just had underground and you just dragged it. This thing is like building a freaking city every time you want an underground belt. Okay. The good thing is you just need this. You just need these. And this, and then we just need a power. We just need mana power, and that's all. And then we're good. And then we send it over here, and this goes good, and we got some air stones. I was going to say we're only going to produce 100, but this setup is not too bad. So let's just do as many as we can. Okay, so barn. Did we? I think we deleted that caravan before, so... Oh! Jesus Christ, I just upgraded the barn. What did I do? What did I do? I did not know that was a thing. Okay. Increases storage capacity. Okay. Alright. Alright. What does that mean? 50. Okay. You're almost at 50, aren't you? Is this still being used? No, these are backed up, so these should not be going through. Okay. Upgrade. 100 each. Okay, well, I'm glad I figured that out. Sort of. I'm not sure if we really need it, but that's nice. That's very nice. Let's go upgrade some of these. Because, you know, research. 150. So if we upgrade that again, 200. Okay. Well, that's nice. Next one takes reinforced planks. Not going to screw with that, but that's nice. So I didn't realize we could do that. Okay. Is that... I'm not sure if it's really necessary anywhere, but anywhere else, I mean, is it... There's some stuff I'd like to have a lot more of, just in case. But not really. I mean, reinforced planks, I'd like to have a ton of, I guess. These guys, I guess I'd like to have a ton of. Rails don't really care. Now this will keep running for a long time now, but that's probably okay. All depleted. But still running. Stone bricks. I wouldn't mind having that bigger. Alrighty, what were we doing? We were doing something and it was very important. Okay, we were doing this. Yeah. I really would love it if this, if there were blueprints in this game. I can't see anything to do it though, but really love it if there were blueprints. I guess it's not as advanced in terms of development as something like whatchamacallit, something like Factorio. Factorio's been around for years and years and years, and this one is still pretty new. But it's still obviously very impressive. Okay. Where's my caravan? So we got filter, Omni Stone, which we're probably just a couple of episodes off actually getting. Okay, so give me some of those mana crystals. I'm not sure how much power this uses. How much do you use? 2 power. So maybe it's not going to be that bad. Whoa, what happened here? You are not supposed to be doing that. I'm just wondering how many recharges we actually need here. I'm just going to try one. One for now. It's not using a lot of mana power, is it? Okay, I feel like you don't even need to keep going. We've got enough here. And then this is empty, so we can just delete it. Yeah, we're not using a lot of mana power at all. So this is going to have to produce 100 for the research. So let's go ahead, get a caravan. You take all these air crystals and put them. Do we want 4 barns in here? I feel like we want 4 crates. Crates are a little bit small. We haven't used crates forever, but let's just do it. Let's just do it. Wonder if they actually do work. Okay. Well, that didn't work. I could have sworn when I put it down, it had an arrow. Like there, it's got an arrow. I guess the arrow doesn't actually spit out anything though. And so if we put this here, and then we do a grabber. Okay, so the grabber does it. Okay, so that's nice. You can get deleted. Ignore you. So it doesn't push it out. What did I just do? Everything. No, go away. I want to delete all your stuff. Okay. So grabber actually pulls out of a building even when there's, you know, not necessarily stuff in there. Okay. So let's get a grabber going. And that'll start to do our air research, air purification research. So what did we need? We needed air crystals and we needed mana stones. Or mana crystals, to be more exact. Okay, so do we want to do the rest of them? This is going to be painful. No. Well, the good thing is we can do this. Where's mana crystals are over there, so I guess let's because I don't want to raise the depths of the ocean or anything stupid like that. Okay, so that one's a bit too high. Okay, so we X that, and then we build wooden arches. Hey, I like this. Let's go in. I don't think we need any trees for this particular operation. All we need is this. Oh, we do need fuel. Okay, but there's a single coal deposit so I might just use that. Screw the trees. Death to all trees. Sugar. Yeah, death to all sugar as well. Now, we need to get... Where's the output of this? So we can do all the production stuff on the island, but the actual output needs to be onto the mainland. Although, we could get a boat to transport it, couldn't we? We could get boats to transport everything. Why am I even doing all this crap? That's an incredible idea I just had. It's an absolutely incredible idea. Oh, thank Christ I can't delete it. Although maybe I shouldn't have been trying to delete it. Can we get some boats? Fishing boats. Okay, it looks like they can do stuff. Cargo boats. Jesus Christ, where'd all our money go? Looks like we've been going down a... Well, I won't delete these anymore because I can't, but looks like we've been going down a net negative gold route for quite a while. Which is crazy because where's all our meat stew? Why are you not producing enough meat stew? Why are you all backed up so badly? Put this at full speed because it looks like everything's backed up. Except for this. Butcher, give me some more stuff. Gold. Okay, so this is why this is all fallen over, because we don't have enough gold. How do we get a quick infusion of gold? Because meat, these are worth crap loads of gold, but we can't produce them because we require gold to produce the beef. Okay, so this is our big pickaxe operation. We might have to shut this down. Just because we need to reduce the amount of things that are stealing gold off us. Or taking gold anyway. Can we see? Oh, is there some way of telling what's actually using the most gold? Work overview, shared production. Okay. Okay, no, that's good. Whoa. Okay, this is a bit weird. Plus 52. Foresters, I think foresters were using a ton of gold. Forge and foresters. Okay, let's focus on those. Because we have been building a lot of forges and a lot of foresters recently. So you are purple coins. Forester. Yeah. we only got one worker there. Forge 1, forge 1. Okay, I'm not going to shut them down, but I am going around to have a look at stuff that I've completely made massive. So that's red coins. I don't care about that one. But yeah, that was probably going to bite us in the ass eventually. Forester 6. Let's turn that down. Forger, let's turn that down. Forger, that's already low. This one's not using it, so I don't care. We didn't use this crap anywhere else. This is actually the first time I think we've been stuck in a death spiral in this game. It's very... We've avoided death spirals for quite a long time, but we're definitely in a death spiral right now. Well, not necessarily a death spiral. It's more of a pain in the ass spiral at the moment. Where... But yeah. Still forges. Forges are the pain. Might have been because we increased all of these a fair bit. So what do we got here? Forge. Turn you down. Turn you... No, we don't want to turn you off. We just want to turn you down. We got magic forges. These are using blues though. So wait, you're using blues? Oh, I guess because you're producing the fancy pipes. Magic forge. Stonemason. No, you're doing okay. This is fine. Workshop is fine. These guys, stonemason, workshop, lumber mill, forester level 1, farm level 1. Okay, what do we still got going on here? What's still using up all our gold? All of our gold. Foresters. Well, I've shut down a lot of the foresters anyway, but there's probably a ton still. Forester 1, Forester 1. Grain mill 5, but that's not using gold. Mill farm. Forester 1. I don't want to turn anything off if I don't have to. Forester 1. The problem is this should be producing a ton, but it's not because we're running out of gold. And this I actually want to keep everything on high speed because, well, the only thing that's really draining the gold is the pasture. And the pasture is producing meat, which, yeah. Oh, we can upgrade this stuff as well? When did we start getting these upgrades? I've never seen these before. Well, if we had gold, we can upgrade them. Anyway. But apparently pastures can be upgraded. Okay, this is not great. How do we... So it's foresters and forgers. I feel like we haven't got any forgers left that are like double dipping or anything. I feel like they're all one at this point. And 11 forgers sounds about right. Oh, is this filtering them? I think it's trying to put this one in the middle and then it shows all the other ones. And since this one is so low, it's crushing all the other ones. Okay, let's have a look here. Is there any way we can get easy gold? As in just a crap load of easy gold by not relying on things that... So 60. So crown is 60. And I think a crown... Is a crown the one that requires air? Maybe. Maybe that's the solution. Because we definitely need to do something. Yeah, crown requires gold and then air power. It's a possible solution, I guess. Although we don't have a ton of air crystals. Really. We don't have any. Okay, so that one takes 40 coins. What? How did I not notice that before? Okay. Delete. How did I not notice that before? I think that's... Is that what's killed us? That using 40 coins? I think that may be what's killed us. Because it was using 40 coins... And then it dragged us down to the point where we had none. And then because we had none, the meat pies fell over because the thing couldn't produce meat anymore. And then because the meat pies fell over, it became completely unrecoverable for the gold. So how do we do this? Where's the option to trade gold for lower levels of gold? That's what I want to see. No, you're not. Good supply, research. That would be useful to be able to say, oh, I want to sell a whole bunch of red coins for gold coins. And that didn't even pop up on there either. I think that was the original thing that made it go bad, but... Okay. Well, now we've got the air crystal turned off. I think it's going to be a case of shutting things down. Because the gold is just being used everywhere. It's being used absolutely everywhere. How do we shut things down? Can we do it without having to figure out where everything is again? Yeah, as soon as we get a little bit, it just goes away. Your deal. So you're producing a ton of bread, but you're not really using any coins. And you're pretty consistent as well. No, I don't think the answer is increasing our gold production. I think it's just got to stop all the things that are using up coins. Okay, so let's watch this a little bit more. 15 for the foresters. 15. There's got to be some foresters that are missing that are completely overloaded. Maybe. Oh, this costs 1. Okay, no, we just spiked up to 20 something. Okay, you are a problem. You go down to 1. Forester here is already at 0, or is at 1. Maybe I just have to bite the bullet and just say, you know, whatever, deal with it. And just have to start shutting things off to recover. Shut everything off except the meat pies. Get the meat pies going again. And then, yeah, from there, just go nuts. Okay. Yeah, forges and foresters. And pasture farms. if I shut this down, turn it off completely. Yeah, see, there's no indication that it's off, that it's inactive. This is what I don't like, because if I have to shut it off, tracking them all down later is going to be a massive pain in the ass. Let's just leave it as... So I can increase the speed. Okay, let's just turn it off. Okay, Forester, you are off. What we need to do is, rather than turn it off, we need to deselect the recipe. Okay. I like this. I like this much better. So therefore, it's not doing anything, but it's clearly highlighted that something needs to happen there. Do we want to kill? I guess we'll kill research. We got to kill everything until we get back into the positives. Yeah, and that air crystal single-handedly killed our entire base. I'm gonna blame the air crystal. It's possible that there was some other slight shift and we were slowly running out of gold, but I don't know. I think it's definitely the air crystal which caused all that problems. Because we had a massive amount of coins before, like a massive amount. Okay, 23. Still going down fairly fast, so forges, you get turned off. I should be able to remember which ones these were, so that's not a huge problem. There's another forge for iron plate. Forges. These magic forges are not doing that. You are using a lot of coin. What is iron mines? Iron mines use the red ones. Okay. And I think we also went through and you upgraded a ton of those barns, and the barns were using a ton of gold to get upgraded as well, so that probably didn't help. You are still running. You are full. You are completely chocker, so I don't need to turn you off. Okay, so it looks like the meat's coming through a little bit faster. What I really need to do is get a bunch of gold, upgrade these, because I don't know when we decided we can upgrade them, but apparently we can upgrade them. And then once they're upgraded, we can reduce the amount of people. Although that's still going to increase the speed, which means the yellow coins are still going to get used up faster. But you know, what are you going to do? What is your? Oh God! Really? There's 4 of these idiots. Delete. Replace with. Cow. We can't replace with a caravan. Damn it. Oh, our gold is in a net positive, so we should be able to afford a caravan fairly soon. Once we can, that might have been the problem as well. Because look at this. I think this may have been the actual root cause, because I didn't even notice this before, but these are really jammed up. Oh, our gold is going down again. Come on, give me to 250. So I can get a caravan, so I can ship all this meat across. Because this is the problem right here. We got 150. 150 times 35 is a lot. I don't know how much it is exactly, but it's a lot. You know what? You are dropping that off. And then you are getting meat pies and bringing them over. Okay? Shirts are not as important as meat pies right now. And why do you have to go over to there? There's a path right there. You had to go over there. And the caravan. Oh, still got some shirts in. I guess they couldn't put it back in the thing. So that should be enough gold to get another caravan, so we can put it back on the shirts. And I'm not going to get 2 caravans for this because they'll just get screwed over again. 850. I guess it dropped the stuff off. Or did it? Yeah, it did. Although there's still some meat pies left over, it wasn't able to sell all of them. Meat stew. Sorry, not meat pies. I keep saying meat pies. Anyway, that should solve our gold problems, hopefully. But we definitely want to expand our gold income. Although, maybe just the fact that the meat stews are going through again will solve all of our problems. Maybe. Maybe. So it's 32 times 35. It's going to be like an easy grand, sort of. I don't know. It should have been a grand. 35 each, and I just jumped 32 of them. That's like 900 at least, but we didn't really get that much. Okay. So upgrade the pasture. And we can do it again. And we can do it again. See, this just reduces the amount of workers that we need for these. I wonder what research actually allowed that to start happening. That's very interesting. Because it must have happened... I swear to God, those upgrades weren't there before. I don't know where they came from. I'm blaming elemental extraction. And the barns as well, they didn't used to be upgradable. Okay. So you are just worried about animal feed. So put that up. Are you keeping up? I'm not sure what if I can do much more there, but okay. We might be okay here. We might be okay. So we're putting more of the animal feed in. Although the output's jammed, so let's get some metal conveyor belts. And just for the hell of it, we'll put metal conveyor belts here as well. Again. Oh, earth crystals to upgrade these further. That's crazy. But anyway, with one worker, it's now 450%. Although 5 still doesn't... You'd think 450 would go up to like 1,000% with 5 workers, but apparently not. Okay. Well, our beef is backed up because there's no fuel. Because I turned off this, which was supplying the fuel. Okay, that was a bad idea. That was the one forester which I shouldn't have turned off. But anyway. Let's get this going again. Yeah, we've almost sucked out all of the meat meals here, so that's fine. We get some lumber coming in. All the cooked beef coming in. I'm going to try not to speed this up if I can help it. This one I will speed up because we got all the resources, we're just not pushing them through fast enough. And this is the one that has the fuel problems. Well, since the meat pies have been going over, everything's been going hunky-dory. Like, gold is well up. But then again, we had a huge stockpile of meat. This is why it has to go around the side, because it's actually on a thing. On a top level thing. So that's not good. That's interesting. I wonder. So you output fertilizer and beef. And you output one of each. Whoops. Going over to the wrong monitor. And this guy takes fuel and beef. You know what? What we're going to do is we're going to X this. And then we're going to X this and this. And then we are going to... Well, we're not going to delete all the meat in here, I don't think. But yeah, technically the fertilizer, if we use that as fuel, then this guy doesn't need any external fuel. You just use the fertilizer. That's fantastic. I should have thought of that before. This guy needs fuel. Okay, you're not doing anything because you don't have enough trees. So let's get some trees. Which can sometimes be placed on curvy surfaces, but sometimes not, depending on how the game feels. Trees. Excellent. So doubling, it should help that situation a little bit better. Yeah, we're supposed to be working on crystals, but we're working on meat stew instead. That's that's the sort of great thing that you expect in a Factorio game, and I really like the fact that's happening here as well. So, come on, give me some trees, please. Almost finished with some of these. Some of them are almost fully grown, and hopefully that's enough. Especially since we only need it for one place now. That should hopefully be enough. Now we have to babysit this a little bit because there's a possibility that the fuel will run out before we start getting the fertilizer in, or there might be some weird ratio here. I wonder how safe this is actually, because I think it should be okay. Because, alright, so here we go. We got some fuel coming in. And we got all the fuel coming in here. So this is actually going to be beautiful. This is going to be fantastic. You finally got a stew, so you're out of here. Okay. So here we go. So, doing a pretty good job here. Okay, so this is spitting out the meat in front of the fertilizer all the time. So it's always putting the meat out in front of the fertilizer, which I guess we are okay with. How is that going to impact this? It looks like it might survive. The problem is if this produces meat while the fertilizer is full, then fertilizer is going down the drain, and eventually that's going to result in a system where the entire thing falls over. So we can't allow that to happen. So we need to get better speed going here. So once we get better speed, it should drain the fertilizer to the point where the fertilizer and the beef are always null, are always empty. We definitely do not want the fertilizer to ever be capped at 10, ever again. We just do not want it. And this will reach some equilibrium at some point, where the fertilizer, the fuel is probably a little bit higher, because you can see a lot more fuel is coming out than beef at the moment, but that's just because it's draining. So okay, outputs are both empty. That's beautiful. So this will probably reach like 23, 24, something like that. And then that's where it'll stay forever. And since we got the fast conveyor system going out, hopefully it'll be interspersed. So you'll have one beef and then one fertilizer, and that'll be the way it is all the time. Now, and if for some reason this stops running completely, we're going to end up with no beef and 4 fuel, which is perfect. Absolutely perfect. And even if it was the other way around, you still got tons of space to fill up with the beef, and in that time some fuel will come through. Okay, look at this. Full of everything, absolutely chockers. So this kitchen is going full speed. Absolutely full speed, okay. Our gold is starting to recover because there's so many stews. Can we do something about this? Road ramp. Let's build a road ramp. Let's see if that works. So, yeah, so wagon can store 32 things. So right now we're looking like we're not going to completely fill up the wagon every time, but we're going to do a pretty good job of it. Ah, excellent, excellent. So that one has... Oh, that one did actually fill up. It just managed to fill it up. And 32 times 35 is, once again, it's about 1,000. So, have we solved our gold problems? I think there's a good chance that we have. Although, I still don't understand... We got tons of meat stew. I don't think we're selling all of them, but then I would expect a few of them to sit in the good supply. Looks like a lot of them have it in their inventory. Do they pay for it? I'm assuming the ones in their inventory are ones they've paid for, but... Anyway, we've definitely taken care of the meat stew. Veggie stew we could do as well. Or something other, like cake or something. Sandwiches, cheese... if we wanted to really go overboard with the gold. And I think that's honestly not a bad idea. But I will turn this back on, simply because this thing is so slow, it cannot possibly have caused the crash. The crash was definitely caused by these stupid carts getting stuck up here. And they must have been stuck for ages. And then, yeah, so let's... turn this back to leather. I'm not going to increase the numbers for any of these guys. Forester. And I think, yeah. So we got the crystals. And the crystals are going okay. We're only a third of the way through that. I don't think I'm going to do anything crazy like... going for the other crystals at the moment. Maybe the red one, because we kind of did a bit over there, but for the most part, I think what we're going to do is... Now this one does need to be up a little bit. Yeah, just I'll increase that one a little bit. Oh, that one should be okay. Forges, iron plate... Forges, nails. These are backed up quite a bit, so I'm not going to just automatically start these guys up with higher speeds if I don't have to. If we start running out of stuff, then maybe we will. And how are we doing here? Full of wheels, full of those. Almost full of those. What was this waiting on? Why hasn't this been filled up? Iron. Okay, something has gone terribly wrong here. This is not iron, this is iron balls. How did iron balls get onto the thing? How did iron balls get here? When I shut this forge off, did it just become a through thing? A thing that... Okay, well, we've damaged the entire system right now, so that kind of sucks. How do we fix this? How do we get all these balls off the bloody conveyor belts? You, sir. You can't pull off a belt, can you? No. Okay, you're useless to me. Okay. Iron ore. Okay, so... I don't think we can clear stuff off belts. That's the really annoying thing. So you get deleted. I guess we just gotta delete the belts. So mental note, do not set a forge to be null. Because it will do all sorts of weird stuff. It'll actually just let things through. Which is not great. So that's that one fixed. Nails coming through now. We're just going to fix this. I guess we just got to delete this stuff. Oh no, that's going to do it in the wrong. We've got to do it from left to right. Logistics. Oh, shit. Okay. Wait a sec. Alright, let's... Okay, now we should be better. So let's delete all that, and then we place it down again. Okay. Let's just do it like this. Get all of them out of there. All of them get out of there. Okay, much better. Much better. And then we can do the splitters. I'm guessing this is going to be backed up for a while. Yeah. Okay, well, let's delete that. We don't want to force it over there. How are you doing here? No, it's probably a bad idea to put this in storage as well. Iron. Don't tell me I screwed up this one as well. No, I didn't. This one's still going okay. I must not have turned these ones off. What else did I turn off? How's our gold doing? 11,000. Yep. 11,000. This is a nice base we got. I gotta say, it's a very nice base. How's this going? Bunch of air crystals. Yeah, this definitely was not killing our base. No way in hell was it killing our base. Okay. So you're doing a pretty good job. Gotta get some more air crystals. That poor caravan moving the air crystals, man. That's gotta be a tough job. They only get 6 at a time anyway. Alright. Let's do this. Let's finish off the episode by getting the red crystals. We could work on gold. We could get some other really good thing that gets gold, but honestly, the fact that we're above 10,000 this fast tells me that all of the enhancement we did to the meat and the fact that we stopped the meat actually getting stuck, this is going to go a long way. Is going to go a long way. And in fact, yeah. Let's make sure that never, like, that's just going to have tons of meat pies. I'm not sure that really helps too much, but anyway. Mine, all mine. So you are mana crystals, mana shards. I love the way they sort of wiggle around a bit. Okay, so you need mana crystals, which is a magic forge. And that would have put a foundation. Yeah, it did put a foundation under this one. Okay, beautiful. Okay. So we still need fuel. What I'm actually going to do, can I put down a piece of coal anywhere I want? I think I can now. What we might do is, now that we've got... How many resources do we have? Do we have an unlimited amount? Do I need coal for anything else for this setup? That is the question. Looks like no. We just use the coal for this, and that's it. So let's go ahead and get a mine, a coal mine. Why can I not place this anywhere? Doesn't like the terrain. Does not like the terrain. Okay, well that's pretty good. So then we go, and then we place a little bit of coal right here. And then, so when we place it, it's only got 39 in it, but that's fine. It's basically unlimited. So it'll get depleted very, very fast, but who cares? So then we go over to here. And then we want another one of those elemental refineries. Now, how are we going to do this? So we want a barn there. And then we want a barn here as well. The bank here is just too steep. Although if we uncover this, no, we're not going to do that. My gold is starting to go down again. It's starting to slowly drop down. Is it? I'm not sure. I think it's starting to tank. I can see it. It's starting to tank a little bit. Jesus, what did I do over here to cause it to tank? Or is it just naturally tanking? No, it's recovered a little bit. It's very close to tanking, I guess. Okay. So we need mana crystals. Technically need to go here. They also need to go into a barn here. But not a lot of them, just some of them. Omni-stone. Logistics blocks. We only need like 10, I think. Not very many at all. Oh yeah, we're below. No, we went back up. that would be all the mince pies coming across, the meat stew, whatever it's called. Okay, so you grabbing that, putting it in there. Okay, you're a fishing boat, so apparently you can't do that. I thought that might be the case, but we got cargo boats as well, so 9, that's good enough. You are being very slow. Okay, let's get some cargo boats. 500 gold and a lot of other resources as well. Okay. You need to get the things. The red fire ether. I just realized I don't have any fire crystals. Ooh, got this done. Magic conveyor belts, stamina, air boosters, elemental crystal energy. These are earth stones. Okay, so we need fire stones to be somehow shipped in here. Did I build a... Oh, we couldn't build a barn over there because it was too steep. And I wanted to buy this, but gold was too low. God damn it. I think we need to get another gold input. I think we really do. We're towing the line just a little bit too close. It's just too close to towing the line. These barns look identical, but one of them is way bigger than the other one. There's not even any visual improvements. Oh, well, how much did you get that time? Not a lot. 11. 11. Is there anything holding you up here? Not really. This feed is the only thing that's sort of not going through very fast. I suppose we could speed these up to full and just put a crap load of grain everywhere. Or we can put them up even faster. Yeah, but we'll need to put down a lot more grain. Which is hard to do in this bloody terrain. Okay. Well, this farm has a ton more room for grain. Everywhere, give me some grain. Yeah, this one's out. This one's out already. This one's still there, but it's almost out. I feel almost sorry for these grains because they get hit by both farms, but anyway. Should improve the speed at which the meat goes through. Do we even need this to be full speed anymore? I'm not sure. I guess not, because we're using one every 5 seconds, and this at full speed. I don't know. I do not know. Oh, this is starting to creep up a bit. Let's put the workers up a little bit. So I think that's helped out a bit. A little bit. I wonder. Because all we really need is more beef, but do we want to have another pasture somewhere? Like down here. And then just sort of shove it into here as well. I think not. Because the gourmet fields, I mean, we're already using up. So if we produce too much meat, then potentially we're not going to be getting gold out of it. So we need to get a different product. So let's see. Veggie stew. Fish stew. I don't like fish. Apple pies, maybe. Let's have a look at all of the good supply. Stamina spellbook. So this, and I think the crown as well uses air stones maybe. So that might not be a big... Oh, I was confusing fire or heal potion with elixir. Elixir is very chunky. So yeah. Maybe sandwiches, because I think we've already got bread, and if we convert the bread to sandwiches, so if we look at kitchen, how do you make a sandwich? Oh yeah, see this is this is the problem with all of these systems. They're so complicated. But I think we just need to do it. I think we just need to do it because this gold is not looking healthy. Is not looking healthy at all. So we got the air done. Can feel it in the air tonight. I guess fire purification is the next thing. And now, of course, we can grab air crystals and put them down wherever we want. Not too much of a big hassle though. So this is full. So eventually this wagon's going to come over and it's going to be like, hey, I got more air crystals. What do you want me to do with them? Which is interesting. What do we... let's get an enchanter. Can we get some easy gold? Easy yellow gold. That's terrible though. I mean, look at this. 4 air power for 1 crown. 4 of these for 1 crown. Now the problem is, this costs 40 to create 1, and a crown gives you 60 back. So we're using 160 coins to get 4 of these, and then we make a crown that's worth 60. So that's a terrible, terrible decision to make. That's completely and utterly... Where's my enchanter? I want to double check that recipe. Because that really doesn't make any sense. Crown. 4 air power produces 1 crown, which sells for 60. Yeah, that's terrible. Why would you ever do, like, any of these? I mean, I guess the crown doesn't make sense because it's gold. The other ones are different coins, so maybe they make sense, but still. Maybe. But anyway, not going to do any of those. I don't think there's anything else. If we have a look at, no, shared inventory, production, good supply. I don't think there was any crazy stamina spellbook. How do we make that? Oh, well, that uses 8, and that sells for 40. That's even worse. That's so much worse. Maybe for research it might be worth it, but probably not. That much air power you use for research? No, it's just no. Just no. What's holding up this? Base level 9. And it requires research of all these, but these are not research. The fire purification. Although we can build air stuff, can we yet? Temple. Required research, air temple. There is no air temple research. We can build an air shrine now? Is that what we can do? I think I unlocked the air shrine. I'm not sure I see it in here though. No, I do not. I do not. So that's very interesting. Omni Temple construction. Hopefully this is just a graphical bug and I actually have unlocked the air temple. Because otherwise I unlock all 4 of these and I can't get Omni Temple. If I can't get Omni Temple, then I'm not sure that I want to do a mega base. Because that would be kind of what I want to do, like a mega base for that. Or maybe I still will. Maybe I'll try and... Maybe... Okay, here's a goal. Here's an idea. Okay, for a mega base. Want to get all of these 100%. Okay? All of these consistently 100%. How's that for a mega base? My god, that is a killer. That's a killer idea. And we do have obviously the amount of houses constrained by the base level. So we're going to end up with only like 60 houses or something. We could build 10 more houses, couldn't we? We don't need the people, but it might not be a bad idea because then they'll start sucking up more of these meat stews, which means if I build, is there a range on these houses? I wonder if there's a range on these houses. Yes, there is. So this guy makes it in, these guys do not. Okay, it's good to know. Good to know. So we got 2 more. We're going to have to build a few more houses over here. Build a few more houses over here. Huh. Yeah, why not? Why not? I'm not sure if I'm ever going to need them to go down that river anymore anyway. 6. Get rid of those trees. Build a house. Only at 37? Oh, flatten that land, please. I think we're almost at the end of this episode. Building is blocked. Why are you blocked? Maybe we need to refactor some of these houses. Okay, 39 across the board. We just got 1 more house. I think we can put it here. I don't think we're going to run into another specialty goods store. Okay. Okay, I don't think we want to upgrade the rest of the houses. Although, it doesn't cost too much gold. 150 gold per house, that's not too bad. And then it's the red coins that the rest of it costs. I wonder if there's more higher levels of houses. That is an interesting idea. Okay. But anyway, I think we've got our goal for the mega base, if that's the way that it's going to go down. So we don't even have to worry about the Omni Temple. Our goal will be to keep every single one of these happy. So it doesn't mean we need berry cakes and cakes. It just means that we need to keep these full, absolutely full. Preferably, I'm not sure what's better, all green or all blue or full. We'll just keep it full. We'll say 40 out of 40. It always needs to be 40 out of 40 with, yeah, something like that. So we'd have like this area with all the houses and the specialty goods, and then we'll have behind it a barn area where everything is cached. So we've got a cache for every one of these goods, and then we've got wagons coming in from highways all over the map, delivering the goods to those barns, and then we've got other wagons from the barns constantly filling up these areas, constantly keeping them chockers. And these episodes seem to just be longer and longer and longer every single time. That's crazy. We got a lot of air crystals though, and we got the wagon stuck over here because this is full, which is excellent. Fire. Did we ever get anywhere with fire? No. Maybe let's finish this off. Because all we really need to do is get the loop mana loop here. I think we stopped because I was really, really worried about the possibility of completely running out of everything and completely the gold just going down the toilet. But I don't think this is going to cause a problem, really. So we'll get all of those out, which is not a lot. Then we can delete this barn. No, we can't because the conveyor belts are screwed up. Excellent. Ugh, that's so annoying. All of these. X, 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 X. Recharger. Oh, we need to move this like that. Okay. Ah, that's why we didn't finish this off, because we got no red crystals. And we can't build them again until we get the unlock. So we can plant air stones. We can't plant fire stones. So that was why I stopped. Okay. Let's get a really crappy sort of deal for this. You can't mine fire stones apparently. Okay. Mine. Can't build a mine? Really? What was stopping me? Oh, the things. These things. Okay, well I think this is the world's way of stopping me from stopping this episode. Although we're so close, we only need 3 more. Let's go set up the rest of it. Barn. So we're going to get a person, and you are going to get everything from here, and you're going to dump it in there, and then we're going to get one of these cargo boats, and you'll get everything from there, and you're going to dump it into another barn. God, this is messy. Is there a narrow? This sucks so badly. Crate. There we go. Can you do that? Can you take everything from this barn and put it in there? That would be really nice. Okay, so we got the mine. Mine. Firestone. Can you put it back into the input of the barn? I guess you can. So you are stuck. Why are you stuck? You should not be stuck. I guess you're stuck because of these conveyor belts. And these other conveyor belts. Oh boy, I was about to delete these trees and then I was like, no, that's not going to help. Can you go around? You can go around. Why aren't you going around? You can go here, right? Yeah. You can't go there. So you can go here. Can't go there. You would need to path all the way around. Okay, you get deleted. We're going to get a caravan. No, we're not. We're going to get a wagon. We're going to see if the wagon can figure out. Okay, the wagon figures it out. I don't know why the person couldn't figure it out, but the wagon figures it out. So there we go. So the wagon puts it in here. There's a boat waiting to take it over to here, which is where we're going to have a conveyor belt ready to chuck it in there. And we need a logistics grabber. That looks kind of funky. I hope that works. Firestones. And then we need another boat. Actually, we could probably just use one. We'll just filter. So this, delete, filter. No, on fire ether is going to be what's actually stored in there, isn't it? Fire ether. And then mana. No, we can't. We don't want to do that because then the boats will get... Oh, no, the boats will be fine. The boats will be fine. We'll just have to still have two boats. We still have to have two boats doing the job, though. So you boats will have to be into there, which is what you're already doing, and you will have to be mana crystal. How are we doing? You have a mana crystal. You can't dump it over there. You can't dump it in that box. There's no boat ramp, is there, that I need to be worried about? Can you now dump it in the crate? That's a little bit closer to sea level now. Can you do it? Can you do it? Let's just put a barn down. We know they can work with barns. Okay, delete barn. This is another reason why I want everything to be really, really flat in a mega base when I finally get around to it. Okay, boats. You're gonna take it and you're gonna put it, there we go. It's working. It's doing some very funny path finding, but it's working. Beautiful. Okay, so that's gonna get red crystals in there. It's gonna go in there. Delete that stuff. And now we need one more cargo boat. One more boat. I'm really pushing this episode out, aren't I? But let's get another barn. And you, sir, would be getting the crystals and putting them there. So did this work? Yes, we got some fire ether going. Then we got a boat waiting for the red crystals. And we got the red crystals coming. So I'm just going to finish off a path, a conveyor belt over to here. Oh, automatically built a bridge. Excellent. I'm actually going to... yeah, I might as well. I might as well feed it around the back into this guy, who will then feed it into there. So that will allow our red crystal stuff to work, which is excellent. Now, the real question is, did I just block off this barn from working? The answer is yes. The answer is absolutely 100% yes. So what we do is we build a path. And now you should be able to figure out how to get on that path. So you grab it and go into there. And now you can use the path. And we seem to be going for new records every single game. Like, I'm about to hit 6 gig on this video, so Whatever. Nobody watches these videos anyway, so I'm not sure it really matters. Here we go. So the boat has 4. What do we got over here? Oh, no. We got 50. Okay, so I feel like we need a caravan. I feel like I didn't build a caravan last time because I couldn't afford it, but now we can afford it. Excellent. I like this boat. I like these boats, and the boats actually have the same cargo space as the caravan, so that's really nice. I mean, in the mega base, we're not going to really have big lakes, but I like the fact that there are boat options that there weren't in Factorio, so that's really, really nice. Okay. Because, yeah, we need a ton more of these coming in. Like a ton more. What is your problem? No mana power. Why is there no mana power? You have 5 crystals. You can't spit them out because of this. The empty ones. This has got to be something to do with the fact that I did something. That I removed the receiver after I'd already placed the connectors down. That's got to be why. Okay, so let's replace all that stuff. Okay, now it's working again. We're kind of low on the crystals now. I'm not sure if we have enough crystals, but no, we're doing all right. Whoever put the fire temple in the middle of the water is just a crazy bastard. But anyway, we got it all working. We got some crystals coming in now. We still have not done this because we need a grabber to actually grab them. But now we'll start to get fire purification going, which is awesome. Okay, we're definitely ending the video here. Definitely. The gold is hanging on, but not doing a very good job of hanging on. These guys are kind of maintaining their position, and the purple coins are just going up, but we're not spending a ton of them. Once we do all this research, I mean, that's 1,000 purple coins that are going to go just for this research. So, yeah, that is just so lonely. We got this bigger one producing a lot more stones now, so this should allow this system to sort of pick up a lot faster now. But anyway, next episode, definitely gold, maybe apple pies, maybe veggie stew, maybe something else, I don't know. But we'll get the gold back up and running, definitely. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Have a good one. This has been Hairymuppet, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I'll hope you enjoyed this video, this extremely long video.